Start the YouTube stream. Go live on TikTok. And there we go. We're live. Couple of minutes late, but never mind. There we go. Move that down a bit. Okay, hello. Hello everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hi Dagger, how are you? Looking forward to this. Me too. Me too. So welcome on in, everybody. We're going to be playing RoadCraft today. At long last. It's it's been a minute. So this game's been out for about a month now. And I've kept saying that I was going to play it. And then we were going to play it yesterday, but unfortunately I forgot to download the game. So I've installed it now. It's here now, as you can see. The game is now installed on my computer. It's up and running, and we are finally going to dive into it in just a few moments. This isn't going to be a 3-hour stream today. It's probably only going to be 2 hours. Because I wasn't really planning on streaming today. Like I say, this was supposed to be yesterday, but I forgot to install the game, so we didn't get a chance. Did you not play yesterday? We didn't, Hayden. We did play Euro Truck yesterday, but then when it came round to playing RoadCraft, it turned out that I didn't actually have the game installed on my PC, so I had to end the stream early. And I've installed it today in preparation for the stream, so we are actually going to be playing it today. Thanks for following Dr. Robert John, DJ Robert John. Sorry, I always read your username as Dr. Robert for some reason, but thank you. Thanks for following British Tings. Hi Daniel, how are you doing? So we're going to dive straight in. I haven't played the game yet. I haven't been anywhere. I've been into the settings menu. One thing that I have noticed already, which might cause a bit of a problem, is that I can't appear to navigate the menu with the controls on my steering wheel. Now, I've been to settings, I've been to steering wheel, I've got it set to direct input, which is the API that the steering wheel uses, but unfortunately, if I go to any of these controls here and try to map them to the steering wheel, they don't do anything. None of the buttons will map, which could be a problem. We might have to play this with a controller if the steering wheel doesn't work properly. Now, I have seen a few people already complaining about steering wheel issues, so I don't think it's just me. The game might just not work very well with steering wheels, which is a bit disappointing because it is supposed to be a simulator game based on driving, so it would be a shame if the steering wheel doesn't work, but I guess we'll just dive in and see what happens. Maybe it'll work once we're actually in the game. If not, we can always go for the controller, but we'll see. Okay, start game. Company name, well, you know what the company name is going to be, obviously. It's going to be Ashbridge Industries. There we go. The company name cannot be more than 16 characters. Oh, lovely. Okay, let's go for Ash Industries. You know it's short for Ashindak. It's all good. There we go. And our starting truck. I'm gonna go for the older starting truck. I like this design. It's quite beefy. I don't like it being Ash Industries though. We'll keep it as Ash Industries for now. It's the best I can do. It won't let me put Ashbridge Industries because it's too long. It can only be 16 characters. That'll do. If you choose this vehicle, the other one will not be available in this playthrough. You will be able to purchase upgraded versions of both vehicles in the shop. Wait, so if I pick this vehicle, I won't ever be able to drive this one in the game? Is that... Like, I'd have to create an entirely separate save game to drive... Is that what that's saying? Okay, not so sure about that, but we'll take it. Okay, I've got some pretty cool paint jobs as well, because I signed up for the mod... for the mod hub for this game, basically. Because you know me, I like a good mod. So we got some new paint jobs from that. I'm not a big fan though, generally speaking. Yeah, these are all a bit crap, to be honest. I guess this is a sort of camo-y kind of look. You know, we could go with something like this. I just watched the clip of you forgetting, says Hayden. Thanks, Hayden. Thanks for giving it a look. I kind of like this one. It's kind of a... It's giving me, like, Union Jack vibes. It's not a Union Jack, but it's got the red, white, and blue. I kind of like that. Although, one of my favourite colours is I like mint green. I like mint green as a colour. But then that's not really a very trucky colour. Right, if we're going to be here for hours if I don't pick a colour right now. I'm just going to go... Let's just go for a nice... maroon. No. Brown. No. Red. Let's go red. Red's a nice colour. I'm wearing a... Well, this is pink, but it's reddish. Let's go with that. Whatever. Otherwise, we'll be here all day just doing customization. Okay, map selection. Precipice. An industrial town somewhere on the seashore is about to be hit by a massive storm. You've been tasked with making sure key infrastructure objects are well protected from both the incoming weather and the flood that it will surely cause. Okay, let's do it then. And this is the Armiger Thunder... Armiger? Is it Armiger or Armiger? I don't know. The Thunder 4. Lovely. Right, we're loading in. Did you pay for this? Says Miggy's son. Yes, I paid $27.99. I think the regular price is £35. But I got it on sale. It was on sale last week, so I got it for a little bit cheaper. Operation Precipice, North Africa, Spring. You were subcontracted to assist in reinforcing the shoreline of a phosphate plant. This task is part of a large-scale S&R preparation effort for an upcoming storm. Lovely. Hey Jack, how are you doing? Welcome to RoadCraft. You'll be guided through tutorial panels. If you miss any information, all tutorials can be found in the Codex section of the pause menu. Got it. Okay.
Hey there. The name's Kelly, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dispatcher for today.
Okay.
And every day unless we screw something
Hi,
out.
Kelly. How are you doing?
Then the company replaces us like dead batteries. But
so,
until then, I'll be here to help as much as I can.
Immediately
Now,
noticing
if you need much help with your first
the wheel's not doing anything. Doing literally nothing. It might just be because there's a pop-up. We'll see. But it's not looking good for the steering wheel right now. Okay. Nope. Can't look around. Can't turn the wheel. I think we're going to have to play this game with a controller. Again, bit disappointing that a simulator game doesn't have proper wheel support, but I've seen quite a lot of people complaining about the wheel situation. Let's try... Okay, 1 second. Steering wheel axis. Yeah, see, this just does nothing. I try to map the controls, and none of them will be mapped to any button on this controller, on this wheel. Looks like we're playing with a controller then. Okay, the controller works at least. I will say, not off to a great start. What controller are you using? This is the Logitech F130 or something. Hang on, it says on the back, doesn't it? Yeah, F310. Logitech F310 controller. They must add wheel support soon, says Jack. From what I can gather, Jack, some wheels do work with it, but some don't, which I really don't understand. Like, for a driving game, for a game that is specifically about driving, you'd think they'd put a bit more time and effort into steering wheel support. Like, I've used this. I can use this in I've used this in Mud Runner and Snow Runner, but it just won't let me map any of the controls in this one. Okay, well, we'll carry on anyway. Game looks similar to SnowRunner, says Jack. Yeah, it is the same game engine. It's by the same people, which again makes it even more bizarre. Like, it's literally the exact same engine. How does it not have shouldn't it just have identical support? Like, it should have identical controller support to the other game that's in the same engine, right? You press Alt F4 and it enters your O delay settings. Right, nice try, MXM Money. Do you think this is the first video game I've ever played? Oh, why can't I reverse? Don't tell me we're stuck already. No. Are you joking? This? We can't reverse up this? Okay. If I put diff lock on, we can. We have to put diff lock on to reverse up that. Okay. Is it on Xbox? I think it is, yeah. I think it's on Xbox and PS5. Okay, objective complete. Check out the surroundings. Okay.
Enjoying the sights?
I mean, it does look pretty good. Definitely, you know, it's got the visual appeal of Mud Runner and Snow Runner, which is good.
Ready for your next mission? Well, aren't you lucky? Investigate the phosphate plant. Not too exciting, but who am I to argue, right? Go take a look.
It does look. It looks good. Definitely looks good. My birthday's on Saturday. What are you playing? Says SVR. I'm going to be playing Train Sim on Saturday. SVR. So how do we open the map? Oh wow, the map looks a lot better than on SnowRunner. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, opening the map doesn't pause the game. Something to keep in mind. Opening the map does not pause. Oh wow. Okay, so I don't know how big the actual map is going to be once the clouds are cleared, but it looks like it could be pretty sizable. So we're currently heading down to here. Explore the South Union Phosphate Plant. Okay. What's your favourite train on Train Sim 5 or whatever Train Sim? Says SVR. I play mostly on Train Sim Classic, but I'm absolutely loving the latest HST from Armstrong Powerhouse. They recently released the Valenta HST, which is really good. And I'm looking forward to their upcoming Class 66 revamp pack as well. That looks really nice. Nope, bit of water. Okay, so X does the diff lock. No, X does all-wheel drive, and Y does diff lock. Okay. Good. The terrain scanner shows the depth of the mud around you. Hold LB and press B to activate it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's new. That wasn't on SnowRunner. Can you even drive, or do you just pretend to on a game? I just pretend to on a game, Bessie. I don't drive in real life, and I have no intention of driving in real life. Okay, where am I actually supposed to be going here, then? I think we're supposed to be on the other side of this wall, right? But how are we getting round it? Let's see if the map can give us any info. Ah, okay, we were supposed to turn right. We were supposed to go along this dirt track here. I thought it was just like a stream or something, but that's apparently the track we're supposed to be on. So we'll just pull right a bit. Oh. Okay, here we are. South Union Phosphate Plant. Interactive environment. Scout vehicles are equipped with a winch that can hook various elements. Hold RB and aim with your camera to attach the winch to the hook. Okay, we gotta open the gates with a winch, apparently. Okay, hold on. There we go. Whoa! How do I release it? How do I release the winch? Detach winch. There we go. And we're in! Lovely. We've unlocked the Cronenwork L34 multi-purpose scoop. Solid hydraulic lift capacity. I didn't have time to read all of that. Okay. Said something else. What? Why are we not moving? Oh, I've got to open the map first. Oh, I hate doing the tutorial. Whenever I play a new game, and I hate when the game has a tutorial where you literally can't do anything until you've read the tutorial. Okay, press A to focus your camera on the objective, and X to track it. Okay, there we go. Right, can I drive again now? I can, lovely. Got my handbrake on, there we go. So this is the new truck. I'm just looking at the top right as well. I've noticed there's some construction materials listed in the top right. I'm guessing that's what we need to gather to build this thing. But here is the, what was it called? Cronenberg? No, is that a beer? Oh, no. Oh, no, hold on. Enter. There we go. So this is a grader. This vehicle is equipped with a grader, which is used to move obstacles and level terrain. Graders have several modes that can be toggled by holding down LB and pressing A and X. Marching retracts the grader to the upper position. Manual gives you full control of all the grader's axes. Asphalt destruction removes asphalt you've laid, and sand flattening allows you to flatten sand you've poured. Okay.
Hey, you're not a bad navigator. To be fair, a child could handle it if they could reach the gas pedal. Still, you did fine too, so kudos to you. Now it's time to get you to your forward base.
Oh dear.
It's not much to look at, but should keep you warm. Oh, and on your way there, be a darling and clear the plant's old entrance for the cavalry. They're coming later.
Okay, so
If
I
the
think
higher
we just
ups
basically
have
need to clear all this shit. So we're just going to shove it all out of the way, because this is clearly the best piece of equipment for this job. Okay, change mode. Oh, there we go. And what's that doing? Ooh, okay. Oh. Okay, I think that'll probably do. And then what? Then we just push? Is that it? Oh, we're supposed to push them into there? I think so. Hold on. How do I zoom out? I have to use the scroll wheel on my mouse. Lovely. Oh, I nearly tried using the gear shifter there. It doesn't work. Oh god, this thing's not particularly easy to control either. I'm not good with articulated vehicles. Never have been. Right, so how do we get these out? Because we can't get behind them to push, right? Ooh. Hold on. I need to get a wireless controller. Oh, actually, maybe we could lift it up and then, like, hook onto it and then pull it towards us, maybe? Let's try that. Oh, the gate just comes down. Fair enough. Right. I mean, this works too. How's Spider? Says Chappers. She's good, Chappers. Yeah, settling in alright. Okay, push. There we go. You have a spider, says Jonah? I do, yes. I have a Phidippus Nikites jumping spider. I only got her last week, but she's settled in alright. Can I play the game on Xbox? You can, yes. This game is on Xbox and PlayStation. And it's crossplay. Can I see it? I might be able to show her later, Jonah. Are you going to do spider videos? Yes, I would like to do a spider video. I did one with Luna last year. I'd like to do one with Amber. How much is the game? It's £35. Please, please. I can't. I'm a bit busy. What's your favourite game? My favourite game ever is Abe's Exodus for the PS1, which I played on stream last year. Okay. Oh shit. Is it really worth £35, says Jacob? I don't know yet, Jacob, because I've only been playing it for 20 minutes. This is literally my first experience with the game. So far, it's good, but I already have a couple of problems, like the steering wheel not being compatible. That's probably the biggest downside at the moment. Like I say, I think it's really silly that a driving simulator game doesn't have native support for a steering wheel. But it's you know, the vibe so far is, you know, very similar to SnowRunner. It's you know, got a similar look to it. I haven't really played enough yet to make a judgment. Okay. So that's that objective done. There is another objective. Visit our forward base. Oh, that's... Oh, it's not too far away. Okay, let's go there. Hello, STFC. How are you doing? Check out the Vehicles tab to learn how to switch vehicles. Okay, there we go. How are you finding the game? Says STFC. I'm stuck. 1 second. The game is... It's alright. It's alright, STFC. I've like I say, I've had a few problems with it so far. But, you know, it's looking alright. It looks really good. It's, you know, the physics so far seem very similar to SnowRunner. We haven't really done too much yet, though, for me to be able to judge it. RoadCraft Wednesday, is it now? Says Scott. No, Scott, this is just a one-off stream. I was supposed to play this yesterday for Trucking Tuesday, but I forgot to install the game before the stream. Is the PXN V99 a good wheel? I don't know, Sebi. I've never used it. This is the only steering wheel I've ever had, so... hi, Ryan. How you doing? Why are you wearing a dress, says Jerome? Because I want to. Oh, have I gone completely the wrong way? How do we get up there, then? Oh, there's another path here. I think maybe we were supposed to go that way. Although there is a path here as well. Let's take this one. You trans? Yes, Jerome, I am indeed. Oh. Diff lock. There we go. Why don't you use an Xbox controller, says Alex. Not cool, because there's no point in spending money for a branded controller when this one is cheap and it works fine. Ooh, diff lock again. Oh, there we go. Ooh, what was that crack? Didn't like that. I think we'll keep all-wheel drive on permanently while we're climbing hills. And we can also turn the diff lock on if we get stuck. Okay, here we are. So this is the forward base. Lovely. Use map to track an objective.
Welcome. The good news is, you're in charge now. Bad news is,
Lovely.
the storage and allocation of resources are all on you. So, use them wisely. And remember, a penny saved is a penny earned.
Okay, so we've got a garage and storage area.
The storm's rolling in, and we need to build a flood wall before it does. Before it rolls in, I mean. Storms seldom build walls. First, we need to plot a route from the base to the phosphate plant. Once we do that, we can deliver the crane parts to make the wall.
Okay. Where do I track that? Objectives. There we go. Build a route to deliver the crane parts to the phosphate plant. Okay, track. I think, do we just place markers? Yeah, there we go. But that's not... It's not drawing a line between them. I think there's supposed to be a line appearing between them. Okay. So all I've done there is added a load of markers to the map. Is there any way to remove the markers from the map? Because it doesn't say that there is. Oh, I have to use my controller to do that. I have to use my mouse to do that. Sorry. We need to safeguard the coast against the impending storm. Your mission is to plan a route from the forward base to the phosphate plant. Yeah, that's what I just tried to do. Open one of the requests to see how route plotting works. Your task is to plot a route for vehicles to follow. Use waypoints. Right, so that's what I did. Start plotting. Okay. Right. So there's a separate menu. Okay, I've got to say, this isn't particularly intuitive thus far. Hey Saul, how are you finding it? It's alright, Unmarked Veil. It's alright. I'm not totally bowled over by it just yet. And we've had a few issues. The steering wheel doesn't work. So we're using a controller. Yeah, okay, there we go. We've reached the phosphate plant. Yeah, that's it. Right, dispatch vehicles. Oh, okay, so we were plotting a route for AI vehicles, right. That makes sense. So they're right. Okay. So we can have AI vehicles. That's pretty cool. We can like send drivers to take stuff to places for us. Lovely. Okay, off you go then, lads. So what do I do? Should I just follow them? I guess I'll just follow them for now, because there's no other missions to do at the minute.
Looks like we're gonna need a generator for the phosphate plant.
Wait, hold on.
There should be one somewhere close to the abandoned facility.
Abandoned facility. Okay, so we do have something else to do while they're doing that.
The abandoned facility.
So we need to go to the abandoned facility, which is it's this, right? Okay, find object. Track. Okay, there we go. I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's a lot more involved with the map, I'd say. There's a lot more stuff. I mean, there's just a lot more stuff, generally speaking. Does that mirror work, by the way? It doesn't. That's not a working mirror, is it? I've got to say that's disappointing. That could just be because of my graphics settings, but that, to me, that doesn't look like a working mirror. Yeah, I've got to say, it is a mixed bag so far for me. Hello, Riley on YouTube. How you doing? Hello, Daniel. How are you? Ooh. Okay, how are we getting over there then? Oh, I can zoom out with the controller. That's good. That's handy. You've just entered a search area. All scout vehicles are equipped with an object scanner. The scanner will help you locate quest objects hidden within search areas. Okay. So I hold LB object scanner. Do I just keep doing it until it shows something, or... Aha! 123 meters. Lovely. Oh, that's a dead end. Guess we'll go a long way around. Oh, can we get through here? Oh, deep water, deep water. Okay, back. Let's use the terrain scanner. Okay, the terrain scanner shows us how deep the mud is, but it doesn't show us how deep the water is. Interesting. I mean, I think we just got to go through it, because it's right at the other side of this bit of water. Oh, very deep bit here. Okay, we're safe, we're safe. Here we go. So, what do we do? Is the... What's... What? All the jet... What, it's over here? Why is it over here that it told us? It told me to go to here. What's this? What's... why are you using a controller when you have a wheel right there? Wheel doesn't work with this game. The game will not detect this wheel at all. Which is really annoying because I've played SnowRunner and MudRunner with this wheel, which are both made by the same developer, but there we go. It just doesn't work. Okay, so how the hell are we supposed to even get up there then? Are we seriously supposed to drive through the building? Like up onto the scaffolding? Because there's no way to get out of the car. So there must be some way inside there, then. I think the first waypoint was the marker you set earlier. It's definitely an objective. Deliver object. So... I'm confused about what this is, then. Is that both of these markers are the same... I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused right now. What... I think I am supposed to drive up here somehow. Because there's, like, all these ramps laid about everywhere. I think I'm supposed to be actually driving into the building somehow. Which seems a bit unrealistic, but... Supposedly there is some auxiliary generator as well as other supplies that could come in really handy if we could locate them. See if you can scout around the abandoned buildings Once found, haul the generator over to the local garage for us to check if it works. Okay. I'm lost. I'm already lost. What do you think of the game so far? Says Daniel. So far we haven't really done much because I'm not really getting what I'm supposed to be doing right now. What's up here? Can we... Interactive environment, some elements... Oh, okay. Are we supposed to pull this down? Select winch point. Right, how does the winch... There's a ramp onto the roof, says Riley. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Okay. How do I put the winch... It literally doesn't say how to attach the winch. It says select winch point with the right stick, which doesn't actually work because that's the camera. And then it doesn't say what button to actually connect the winch. Which, apparently none of them, because none of these buttons are doing anything. So how do you winch? What am I missing? I mean, I literally don't know what I'm supposed to do. Right, it says on the bottom right. Okay, we've connected the winch to a barrel, apparently. Right, so it's the right bumper, apparently. Oh, I just ran into that. Okay. So why did it tell me to use the winch then? It literally told me use the winch. But I didn't need to use the winch here. No, I just had to ram into it. And I also can't disconnect the winch either, so we've just got this barrel winched to the front of the truck now that I can't detach. Okay, it's gone. How do I detach the winch? It doesn't... Okay, this is quite frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Detach... Right, thank you. Okay, we've detached the winch. Why are we moving so slowly as well? What's... Okay, lovely. We're upside down. Your engine will stall if your vehicle flips over or gets submerged in deep water. Hold up, recover. Okay. Recovery area or forward base. We'll go forward base. Is the game any good? Says 2025. Okay, my thought so far is I don't think this is a simulator. I think this is an arcade game. There's been quite a lot of hints that this is an arcade game so far. Not least of which the fact that to collect this generator, I have to drive into the building, knock down interactable walls to make bridges to drive across. This is... I don't think this is the simulator experience that I was expecting it to be. I'll be quite honest. That's just my thoughts so far. It's not seeming particularly like there's a focus on realism. And there's also the fact that the steering wheel just doesn't work with it at all. And also, for some reason, I'm stuck in low gear now. Okay, there we go. We've turned low gear off. Play Microsoft Flight Sim, says Rafe. I've got no interest in Flight Sim, I'll be honest with you, Rafe. I'm not really a plane person. Whoops. Also, I haven't taken any damage whatsoever yet. It might just be because I'm in the tutorial. It might just be because this is like a tutorial level. But I haven't had any damage whatsoever yet, and I've crashed into quite a few things, which is a bit concerning. Why aren't you using the wheel, says Killian. Doesn't work with this game, Killian. It won't let me map any of the controls at all on the wheel. There's no damage. There's no damage or fuel, says right. What? None? Seriously? In the whole game, there's no damage or fuel. So I was right then. It's an arcade game. Like, look at this. So we have to knock down this wall that's got interactive tape on it to show us where to go. We have to knock this down to make a bridge to drive across. This is not a simulator. This is an arcade game. I think I've seen enough, to be quite honest. This is just not what I was expecting at all. I can't lie. Considering how realistic SnowRunner was and how much detail there was put into the physics and the damage to the vehicles and, you know, fuel consumption and stuff like that. This is like... It just doesn't feel finished. I like the fact that there's no fuel consumption and there's no vehicle damage at all. And this is the same people who made SnowRunner. That's ridiculous. If you played less than 2 hours, you can get a refund. I honestly might. 2025. We've been playing now for about an hour. I'm genuinely I'm feeling a bit robbed, to be quite blunt. And I say this as someone who absolutely loves SnowRunner. Like, I've played so much SnowRunner. This is, like, genuinely disappointing. I paid 30 quid for this, by the way, and that's not even the regular retail price. The regular retail price is 35, and I got it for 28. And even that feels like too much. Like I say, it doesn't feel finished. It doesn't feel like a finished game. Actions, aim winch. And also it just doesn't work. Like, if I wanna connect to the winch, I have to just mash the right bumper like 50 times until it decides to connect. And also, I have to now drag this generator. This is like a highly delicate, sophisticated piece of equipment. I now have to just drag this to the objective marker. That's literally what I have to do right now, is just drag this generator to the marker zone. That's ridiculous. Okay. I think I've seen enough. I genuinely think I've seen enough. I'll take this over to the marker zone, but, like, look at this. This is really disappointing from the people who made SnowRunner, because I absolutely love that game. Go left, says Toffee. I'll try going left. Yeah, this is so stupid. Wait. There we go. This is so silly. Is it realistic apart from that, though, says Killian? I mean, I really don't think realism is... I don't think you should expect realism from this game. I am literally dragging around, like, 2-ton generator. I'm not picking it up with a crane and carefully carrying it over to where it needs to be. I'm literally just dragging it along on the ground with a winch. Okay, this is dumb as fuck. This is really stupid. I'm gonna be honest. I think I've seen enough. I've given it a fair shake. I've given it a fair chance. This is so dumb. I think I'm gonna be getting the refund. I think we're gonna end the stream here. And because I've played it for less than 2 hours, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get this game refunded. And I'll stick to SnowRunner, which is objectively a better experience. Wow. I'm really sorry to anyone who does like this game. If you are enjoying it, then that's fair enough. But this is not a simulator game at all, and it's supposed to be. Like, it markets itself as a simulator game, but it's very clearly just an arcade game. I can't even use the steering wheel with it. We're just cartoonishly dragging things around with winches instead of picking them up with cranes. There's no fuel consumption. There's no vehicle damage. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. It's not finished. It's not a finished game. Considering that all of those things were available in SnowRunner, the fact that none of those are available in this game is really, really annoying. I'm genuinely really disappointed. So I think, well, don't go away just yet. We will do the usual stream wrap up, but yeah, I think we're done here. I think we're done with this game for today. I'm gonna... Wow, it's almost like yesterday's stream was a sign when I'd forgotten to install the game. I think that was a warning from the universe that I just shouldn't have played it at all. Wow, that's... It's bad. It's bad. I'm sorry, everyone. It's a bad game. I gotta go ahead and read FunNet right now. Can I... How... I've never refunded a game on Steam before, actually. How do I... I've only played it for 91 minutes, and I purchased it less than 14 days ago, so I definitely can get a refund. I'm not going to do it on stream, because it takes a bit of figuring out, but yeah, I'm getting my money back. I'm getting my 28 quid back, genuinely. That just was not the experience that I was after at all. I was thinking we were going to have a realistic road building game, basically just like SnowRunner, the same physics, the same vehicle damage and fuel consumption, but with the added bonus of, you know, doing construction as well. But that's not what that was at all. That was an arcade game. Like I say, I think the first sign was when I came across the giant wooden wall that I had to just push over. Like, literally, to get to my objective, you just have to push this wall over to make a bridge. That's so dumb. That's not... You wouldn't see that in a serious simulator, right? And then, to get the diesel generator to the place that it needed to be delivered, the game expected me to just connect it with a winch and drag this 2-ton generator along the ground behind me to the drop point. That's ridiculous. Wow, I've never been so... I wouldn't say I've never been so disappointed in a game before, but that felt like such a bait and switch compared to what I was expecting. Wow. So, yeah. Sorry, everyone. Again, if you do like the game, that's absolutely fair enough. If you want an arcade game experience, then that's absolutely fine. But I definitely feel like it just does not deliver on what it promises at all. I mean, I've only played it for an hour, and it's already very clear what kind of game it is, and it's just not what I was expecting whatsoever. Support, pick a reason I'd like to request a refund. Thanks for letting me know, 2025. Like I say, I will be refunding it after the stream. You should try out F125, says Killian. I'm not a big fan of racing games, Killian, to be honest with you. Maybe if I had a racing wheel, which I would... I'm planning on upgrading my wheel soon to get a... Well, I want to get the Thrustmaster T248, which you can use for racing and heavy vehicles. So maybe I will get into racing games at some point in the future, but I'm not really that into them, to be honest. Thrustmaster ain't a bad choice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Thrustmaster, Albert. My gear shifter here, well, you can't really see it very well because it's mostly out of frame, but my gear shifter is from Thrustmaster as well, and it's a really good bit of kit. They're definitely a brand that I trust. I've got a mate who's got like all the flight sim gear from Thrustmaster, and he's spoken very highly of them, so definitely a brand that I am happy to go with in future. I think that's going to be it then, honestly. So thanks everyone for joining. Sorry for this disappointingly short stream. I know we got a few viewers over on YouTube as well. Sorry everyone over there too. Genuinely, I'm really sorry. I gave it a fair whack. I gave it a try, but quite clearly, it's not the game that it was supposed to be. It's not the game that it made itself out to be. So we're gonna leave it there. The man, the myth, the legend. Do you remember when I named your dog in the Minecraft world? I do, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes. Were you Dobby from Harry Potter, or what was the other dog called? I can't remember what the other dog was called in our Bedrock world. One of them was called Dobby from Harry Potter. What was the other? Oh, I'm gonna have to look back at the VOD now to find out. But I do remember. I remember naming. I remember asking the audience to name my dogs. What game did you play? Says Charlie. We played RoadCraft, Charlie. I was really looking forward to it because people have spoken so highly about it, but it just really was not what I was expecting at all. I think the first bad sign was when the steering wheel didn't work with it. Like, there's no way a serious simulator game doesn't have basic steering wheel support. That was the first red flag. Then we got into the game, and it just went downhill from there. Definitely not what I was expecting at all. But anyway, we're going to leave it there. I am streaming again tomorrow. I'm playing Factorio. Yes, Factorio Thursday is back. I'm very excited for that because I haven't played Factorio for ages. We're still on Vulcanus, so I'm looking forward to diving back into that. Join me tomorrow if you're interested. And then the next stream after that is going to be Train Simulator on Saturday. Bye-bye, Killian. Thank you for joining. So yeah, stream tomorrow, stream on Saturday. In the meantime, thank you for watching. If you haven't already followed, please do. If you'd like to support me on any of the places down below, check my bio. I'm on Discord, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Blue Sky. And if you'd like to support me financially, do please consider checking out the Patreon. Shout out to Kate, Jess, Danny, Riley, P, Charlie, and Dan. Thank you all very, very much for supporting me over there. It only costs £1 a month. You get your name on the board, and you get access to behind-the-scenes content as well. So thank you everyone for supporting me over there. That is going to be all from me for today. I'm going to go ahead and get this game refunded. and then I'll probably go back to playing SnowRunner, which is just an objectively better game. Thanks for following Noah Paul Sturtridge, by the way. Have a good day, Saul. Thank you, the Mammoth Legend. Have a good day, says Albert and STFC. Thank you both very much. I will see you all next time. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Factorio. I'm going to go and get my $27.99 back. That's it. Bye-bye. And bye-bye YouTube as well. Thank you very much for joining. I'm very sorry to have disappointed. Well, I didn't disappoint. The game disappointed. I'm very sorry the game disappointed, but it is what it is. That is where we're going to leave it. Like I say, I would like to play more SnowRunner on stream because I'm a big SnowRunner fan, but this just was not the same game at all. This was completely different. So thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you next time.